Hi, we're Roy and Karen, and this video is about our RV bucket list trip from Devil's Tower to Glacier National Park.
Probably going to be part one. Well, last night we were in Chicago having deep dish pizza at Lou Malnati's. Oh, it was so good. And that was a drive through Chicago. But thankfully, we're here today in Indiana Dunes State Park. We made it here alive.
Had an opportunity to burn off some of those calories.
Oh, yay. Speaking of driving, we've talked about how we've been through a lot of states, different states, that they all have a different personality, and how much we've enjoyed going through all these different states.
Different topography, different foliage, just a different sense of what we're going to see and how the roads are.
We've really been enjoying the differences. But I got to tell you, Wyoming is in a class by itself. I know we've talked about how much we enjoy driving through Tennessee, for example. But Wyoming, it's just gorgeous. You agree?
I would agree.
We're on our way to Devil's Tower. And we just keep thinking as we're driving that we're going to get over the next rise and it's just going to appear. And we're 20 miles out, and we're 15 miles out, and we're 10 miles out, and it's just not appearing.
Where is it?
We get about 5 or 6 miles, and then
There
it is. We pull over to the side of the road, and Karen says, you gotta get the drone out, you gotta get some footage. And Wyoming is such a beautiful place that it competes. The landscape of Wyoming really competes against the gloriousness that is Devil's Tower very favorably. Spectacular.
Yep. It's not like everything else is dwarfed by this amazing tower. It's a frame, it's a setting, it's just all gorgeous. So neat that we were able to see it not only coming in the evening time, but also bright and early in the morning time.
We got to the campground. It's a first come, first served campground. And I kept thinking the whole time, we're out in the boonies, no one else is gonna be here. We're probably gonna be all by ourselves. Yeah, we got the last site. Well, we're driving around the campground and we're looking for our spot. And there's the tower right there. I mean, the view from the campground was, what's the words?
Spectacular.
Okay. We need a thesaurus. We say spectacular, we say amazing, we say gorgeous. We got nothing else. We'll figure it out.
It speaks for itself, as you'll see looking at some of these amazing shots that you took. Oh, we did it again. There's amazing.
We really wanted to do this hike, which is a loop around the tower. We really wanted to do that. So we got up bright and really early. Good morning, honey.
Good morning.
Welcome to week 3.
Look where we are.
Week 3 starts with Wyoming.
Yep.
And then Montana. Okay, we'll be in Montana by the end of the day. But for right now, look where we are. And it's magnificent. There's another word. We'll have to remember that one. But then we hear these voices coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's not on the trail. It's like,
No.
where is that? And you know, it's always good to look up.
But that's where it was coming from. There's multiple groups of people. They're up on the tower and they're rock climbing it. And they're halfway up. I mean, we were out there really early in the morning. They were already halfway up the tower. But it's time to hit the road.
After we spend a few hours bright and early enjoying this wonderful place, we need to get going.
We gotta get to Glacier National Park. And Montana turns out to be a huge state. You looked that up on Wikipedia.
What order? Alaska, Texas, California, and Montana.
I did not realize it was the 4th largest state. It's big. And we were just talking about driving and how we love driving through all these different states, Kansas and Nebraska. I think that because we had done so much of that driving, and I think because Montana was so big, we just hit our limit. I don't want to make it sound as if Montana wasn't a beautiful drive. The scenery was really pretty. But if you've seen that show Yellowstone with Kevin Costner, see, I expected that's what we were going to see the whole way.
Everything would be ranch land surrounded by mountains and trees. And
that's not what it was.
No,
It was so long that we were actually looking forward to doing laundry. So we could get up off our butts and stretch our legs. We are on the road now for a month. And that means this is our 4th time doing laundry. We honestly thought that doing laundry was going to be a really big to-do. And what we have found is I do the wash, she does the folding. I get to
clean the RV and spruce things up. And
we get it done in an hour and a half. It's always after a drive, so it's a nice break. Not only did we get the laundry done, not only did we get that Walmart shopping done, but it was time for a Costco run. But while Karen was in there, see, I'll go by my list. If it's not on the list, I'm not going to buy it.
And I'm like, squirrel!
And every once in a while, she'll squirrel into something amazing, spectacular, marvelous.
And I'd seen this there before, but it's like, okay, whatever. Not on the list, moving on.
She got smoked brisket burnt ends.
I think it was because of our Kansas City stop. That was a great stop, and this was a way to bring that back again.
But the very next day in Glacier Park, we had burnt end tacos. Oh my gosh. So next up is Yellowstone Winery.
Love those Harvest Host stops.
And I'm just going to say that just like Corps of Engineer parks, where we just know they're going to be gorgeous, we know they're going to be on the water, we know they're going to have hookups. This has been one of the better decisions with RVing that we've made, is to buy the Harvest Host membership. We love it.
It makes a nice break.
Where are we now?
We are still in Montana.
Montana?
We're in Billings. We've done laundry. We've done
We're at
shopping.
Costco?
Yep.
Walmart?
Yep.
And now
We get to get rid of our hangry.
here's where we're at. Yellowstone Cellars. This is where we're spending the night. But first, hello.
Hi, how are you?
We're here.
All right, you guys can grab a table and I'll bring you some menus, inside or outside, wherever you'd like. Welcome to the winery. My name's Bonnie. We make all of our wines here. All of the wines on the menu are full body, full dry, except for 2. I have a flight option. So it's 3 3-ounce pours of your choice and a 1-ounce pour of the winemaker's choice. And this month it's Viciously Red, which is a blend dedicated to the owner's dog that passed away. And it is Syrah, Tempranillo, Sangiovese.
We need to move to a bigger table.
All right, so I put your 2 blends on this end. Cab Franc is probably going to be the boldest here, and Sangio is going to be the most meaty.
She is.
I'm going Sangiovese. Okay. This place had nice wines, and the people were nice, and we had a nice meal there. And there was a nice lady who was also doing the Harvest Host there.
Mary.
And she was in the midst of a solo van life adventure. I think her next stop was supposed
Heading
to be
up to Banff and Jasper before going to Glacier, with like ships passing in the night.
But it was so nice. This has happened to us multiple times where we're really meeting nice people, other travelers, where we can sit and chat about and share our stories while we're sipping on some wine.
Compare notes and just enjoy where we are.
One thing that we've been talking about and we've been attempting to share with them is that all through this trip, it's been springtime. So when we were in the Smoky Mountains, you saw those trees. They were all blooming. It was so lime green. It was just beautiful. And in some cases, multiple shades of green in one shot.
Kind of like your shirt.
Kind of. But there was so many times where we would be on the road and we would pass gorgeous, gorgeous hillsides of blooms. I kept looking for ways to show you guys the wildflowers. And right across the street from Yellowstone is this empty field, and the purple wildflowers were blooming like crazy.
We've been seeing those on a lot of miles that we've covered.
And I'm just hoping that the color that I saw comes off in this video so you could see it. But next week is going to be Glacier National Park. It was spectacular.
Oh my gosh, some of these vistas we're seeing are incredible, and we're so excited to share it.
Was spectacular. And just outside the park, we were able to do some drone shooting. Oh my gosh, some of the shots that we got. I can't wait for you to see it. I'm going to put it in this playlist right here. Come back next week to see it. In the meantime,
We appreciate you traveling with us.
see ya.